On today's episode, it's time to pay the piper. What's going on, my friends? I'm Sean Pierce Johnson, and welcome to Stompbox Saturday. If this is your first time joining me, or you are a seasoned veteran at this point, I am so glad you picked today to join me, because today it's all about the Piper Drive V3 from Westminster Effects. What exactly is the Piper Drive V3? Well, if I had to sum it up in some very veiled / non-veiled way, it's a drive pedal that I've always been a bit obsessed with. It's been a drive that I've used almost compulsively over the course of the time that I've had the pedal that this is inspired by. Gee, I wonder if everybody's going to be able to pick up on all that subtlety I just laid down. Regardless of what this thing is based on, it is a great sounding, simple overdrive pedal, and that's what we love here on the show. So let's go ahead and run down the controls and features and get quickly to hearing some sound examples of this pedal in action. Adorned with some really cool artwork of a Roman centurion, the Piper Drive V3 is classic overdrive simplicity. 3 controls for volume, gain, and tone. What more do you really need or want? Well, we have the 2-way voicing selection, which you can essentially think of as changing up clipping, changing up compression, changing up the overall openness of the overdrive sound generated by the Piper Drive. Input and output on the sides of the enclosure, in addition to the 9-volt power supply input on the same side as the input. Now, what is cool is that this pedal has a very nice soft touch foot switch, which means that you could very easily throw this into a situation where you need to play on a silent stage in a very quiet environment, almost like church. And if you click it on, it's not going to make this loud popping sound when you decide that it's time for a little bit of dirt. And now with all that out of the way, we can get down to actually hearing the Piper Drive do its job. Now, if we assume that this is based on a certain Comic Sans laden overdrive pedal, we already know kind of what the sound is going to be. So what I'd like to do is sort of do a comparison with the voicing selector, using the same setting in both positions to see what the overall differences are. First in front of a clean amp with a few different guitars to also see how well it can translate that overdrive sound no matter the guitar you plug in. things I really love about the Piper Drive V3 is the fact that it carries on the lineage and legacy of the pedal that inspired it. It translates different guitars in an incredibly wonderful way. You're never losing the character of your particular instrument, but the sound that it creates has this sort of blurring effect between a classic overdriven, say 18-watt British amp into something that maybe slightly veers into sort of a broken up tweed amp territory. It's a really fun sound that I don't get to use a whole lot, and when I am able to use it, I really enjoy. But my favorite use for this type of overdrive pedal was always in front of a dirty amplifier. So let's go ahead and run it in front of the rock reverb set on the dirty channel and try a few things to see if it can do what I would want an overdrive pedal to do in front of a dirty channel. have it, my friends. That is our look and listen to the Piper Drive V3 from Westminster Effects. This is really cool because Cody has gone to the trouble of keeping something around that is going to be, well, going away soon. I'm sure we all saw the memes, the articles, the posts all over social media, and, well, prices of the pedal that this pedal is inspired by have started to go up. For no real reason other than scarcity. And you know what? Scarcity be damned. If there's going to be any kind of torchbearer for this circuit, this pedal, this overdrive tone that has been known and loved for so many years, I don't see why it can't be the Piper Drive. It does everything that you would want a great crunchy overdrive pedal to do, and I find myself preferring the more open position on the voicing switch than the more compressed voicing, which is opposite of what I remember loving about the pedal that inspires this. But that's neither here nor there. Maybe one day we'll do a comparison video, and hey, if you want to see that, let me know in the comments section below. But of course, all of this is just my opinion, and I'd love to hear from you. What was your favorite setting that we looked at today with the Piper Drive? Let me know in the comments section down below. And if you would, I would greatly appreciate your support in helping this channel keep growing and hopefully getting to 10K before the end of the year. Just go ahead and click the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, or the best thing you can do, and what allows me to get all these videos to you without any algorithmic doohickery, is by joining my email list. Head to SeanPierceJohnson.com/email-list, enter your name, your email address, and you are getting every video I make sent direct to your inbox. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me, everyone. I hope you all had a great holiday weekend and are gearing up for a wonderful end to 2022 and holiday season. Until we see each other next, my friends, I'm Sean Pierce Johnson, wishing you all watching great tone, great health, and of course, happy stomping. Cheers, friends. See you in the future. God bless.